friends, I thought since Ben and I have some exciting things going on during April break that I would take you along with me. I am currently finishing up the packing before I head out to meet Ben in Newburyport and pick him up and then head to Maine. We are going horseback riding tomorrow. We are doing some wedding stuff. I might be doing my makeup wedding trial to see if I actually want to get my makeup done or not. But I thought it'd just be fun to do a good old-fashioned vlog, so stay tuned. Hey friends, welcome to vlog day 2. Benjamin, tell the fine folks what we're doing today.
We are horseback riding.
Yes, we are horseback riding. We originally were going to go horseback riding in February. Fun fact, I wanted to horseback ride while watching The Bachelor, so we booked it for February. But Ben, why couldn't we go horseback riding in February?
Trails were frozen.
Trails were frozen, ironically. So we couldn't go horseback riding. But they rescheduled us for April, and if we look over yonder, those look like perhaps the horses that we are going to be riding on. And we're so excited. Ever gone horseback riding before?
Never have I ever.
Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Benjamin, which one do you want to ride?
The tall white one.
The tall white one? Why?
It looks like he can control the course.
Are you
win the race?
Are you afraid to go horseback riding? Horseback riding is not a race. It's a leisurely activity.
Not today, it's not.
Benjamin, how was your first horseback riding experience?
It was very nice. Big John treated me well. The 1-ton horse. He didn't mind the mud, didn't mind the cold.
Your horse almost fell. Did you notice that?
Almost what?
Your horse almost fell.
No.
No, he did.
No, he's fine.
He slipped a little bit. It was muddy.
He's 23 years old.
You, what? When were you told he was 23? She said he was in his teens.
No. She said he was 23. So he's getting near the end of his life, but...
Wow, that's morbid. Jeez.
He powered home. Stayed the course.
Do you remember what kind of horse he used to be?
Logging?
Yeah, he was...
Canada?
He was a logging horse in Canada.
Yeah.
And how much did he weigh?
I already said 1 ton.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. Weighed 1 ton. And he was clearly 1.5 feet taller than the rest of the horses.
Yeah, that's why you wanted him.
Yeah, there's not much for me to say.
Would you go again?
I would. I would probably do it in the middle of the summer.
Ugh.
It was probably about 45 degrees out.
I wasn't cold.
During today's venture.
You also didn't dress appropriately for the occasion.
Yeah, I'd go again.
Okay.
Probably a different place. It seems like that's the one course that they walk around.
Yeah, it's the only one I've ever done there.
So, might like a little different scenery next time.
Okay.
Other than that, I give it a solid A.
Okay, awesome, good to know. My horse was named Autumn. She was a sassy beast. She didn't like the mud, which proved tricky since most of the trail was muddy. But because I am an expert, I was able to keep her in check and get through it. I also didn't have the kind of horse that could multitask, so we had to stop a lot so she could go to the bathroom. But aside from that, it was nice. I, unlike Benjamin, was not cold, but I also dressed appropriately, had some gloves on. I couldn't film or take pictures whilst we were riding, which was kind of a bummer, but I get it. I had to stay focused, which I struggle with from time to time. So, but yeah, no, I would go again. I've always wanted to do like actual horse trotting. Typically on Groupon, they don't offer the horse trotting because they're just trying to get people to come out for the first time. My mom and my sister have done that before. Because I always, whenever I horseback ride, I always think about how in the olden days, not only did they used to like go real fast on those horses, they used to like shoot guns. I can't imagine you going that fast on a horse bumping around also shooting a gun. So I've always wanted to actually try like trotting or galloping on a horse, but I don't think that that's the place to do it. And I've also always wanted to ride a horse on the beach, which in Maine, the only way you can do that is if you know someone who owns a horse, because people who personally own horses can go on beaches, but they can't like bring people onto the beaches as like a paid service since they don't own the beach property. Very specific, but my mom and I did research on it a few years ago because we really wanted to do it. But that's where we're at with our current vlogging situation. Hi friends, perhaps you're noticing that my face isn't looking as dashing as usual. That is because I'm about to pop in and do a bridal makeup trial. I'm looking to see if this trial proves to me whether or not I want to do my own makeup or if I want to have my makeup done. So the next time you see my face, it will be all done up. We also had our wedding tasting today, which did not go as I hoped. I'm glad we did the tasting because I didn't like the food that we tasted. And so we ended up making some changes to the menu, which I feel a lot better about. So, you know, we're just doing some wedding stuff today, not the most exciting. We also checked out a hotel nearby where the venue is, which is not too far from the church that we're getting married at. So it's not definite yet. There are like some hiccups. I can do more like discussion about that stuff if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments down below. I know some of you have asked for like wedding updates, but it's kind of one of those things where we're so far ahead of the game with where we're at with planning the wedding that I've not had a lot of stuff come up, but just some things here and there. So it hasn't really been what I think enough to talk about in a whole video, but I gotta go to my appointment. I'll see you guys after. And we're back. We've got the makeup on. I feel like this is not like great lighting, maybe a little better, but awkward. I'm not naturally prone to vlogging. So she was super nice. And when I look at it, like, yes, this is a lot more makeup than you guys normally see me wear, than I normally wear. But part of the reason why I wanted to try it out was because I wanted to see with photography. My biggest complaint with my engagement photos for myself was that when I went to take my pictures and I saw my pictures afterwards, I felt like my lashes, I didn't have any falsies on, but I felt like my lashes were not really noticeable, which was annoying to me, and you couldn't really see that I had any blush on, so I was just looking very washed out, which I was wearing like colors that look really good on me. I wasn't wearing all white, and naturally I'm going to be wearing an all white wedding dress with a white veil, and so I wanted to see, you know, based on her recommendations, what she felt like would be, what would resonate on you know, photography, but also not look like ridiculous in person. I don't feel like up close I look ridiculous. Maybe you guys do, let me know in the comments below. I just don't feel like I look ridiculous. I don't feel like you look at me and go like, holy crap, she's wearing a ton of makeup and I don't recognize her. I think it just sort of enhances some features that I want to have enhanced for my wedding photography. To give you a look of my lashes and what I got going on with my eyes. It was kind of fun to see the makeup that she used. Like, I would love to be able to see more makeup artist kits because she ended up using on my eyes the Naked One palette and the Too Faced Natural Eye palette, which I own the Too Faced Natural Eye palette. So I was like, I see what you're working with there. And then she had a lot of Z palettes, so I wasn't sure what she used for face makeup on me, but I would have been curious. She also did airbrushing, which I wanted to see if I was going to have someone do my makeup. I wanted it to be airbrush potentially because I felt like I can't do airbrushing. I don't have the materials and the desire to purchase airbrushing, any of that stuff. I have a blemish on my face right now, which is abnormal, but she did a fine job covering that up. She did touch my eyebrows, which I was just like, go for it, do whatever you want. I don't know if I would want my eyebrows touched in person. I'm looking forward to getting Ben's opinion and my mom's opinion on my makeup, but I'm curious to hear from you guys as well. What do you think about this? But so far, I'm thinking I'm leaning towards having my makeup actually done. So yeah, not a bad day so far for wedding venture things. Hi friends, so magically, mysteriously, it is Sunday. I know I haven't vlogged on here since Thursday, I think it was, but I just got super overwhelmed with trying to figure out some wedding stuff, and it wasn't really stuff that like I was gonna vlog. We were trying to figure out like invitations and still trying to figure out accommodations for where we're going to get ready. Despite my family all living in Maine and Ben's family all being in Maine, my parents are putting their house on the market in a couple of weeks. And it's unlikely, or at least not realistic, to expect that their house won't be sold and gone by the time October rolls around. So we've been trying to figure out what would be a feasible accommodation for us to be able, as a bridal party, meaning like myself and bridesmaids, to get ready together, because I have myself plus my 5 bridesmaids plus my mother, plus Ben's mom will be getting ready with me, and then eventually my dad and Ben's stepfather will all be amongst the group. So we're talking, you know, quite a few people in one space together. So it's been a little stressful and just trying to like figure some of that logistical stuff out, but it's finally starting to get nice out here. It's like 60 degrees today and really nice. So it's kind of a bummer that I have to go inside and like unpack and all of that stuff. But like I said, I'll do like a follow-up video if you guys want, talking more about like wedding struggles, because they, you know, have kind of cropped up here as we are getting closer to the end of the school year, which is the start of summer, and the holiday weekend getting, you know, so much closer for when our wedding is. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video real soon. Bye.